Hey, happy Monday. Got my lip gloss on. I didn't have it on a minute ago. I lost my good lipstick. I'm sure I'll find it, but I lost it for now. It's been missing for a few days. So it's light out now, so you can see me because it's daylight savings time. You know, the only good thing about daylight savings time is the mornings at 6 a.m. It's lighter. But the bad thing is at nighttime, like, I think last night it was like 6 o'clock, even 5 o'clock, and it was really dark. So, you know, the problem with that, as we just get used to it at first, is, you know, that you feel like you have to go to bed at 8 because it's really 9. My husband says I overthink it. I'm not overthinking it. I'm just like stating a fact. Like, it's really, really dark out. Okay, what's going on? Happy November. Say no to anything that does not make you happy or bring you joy. That's the plan for November. Just say no. It's okay. I am one of those people as well. Yes, I'm a yes. I used to be a yeser. Let's say that. I used to be a yeser. Yes to everything. Until I got way burnt out and then realized that I was doing it for other people and not for myself. It wasn't bringing me joy anymore. It used to bring me joy, but then it didn't. And I started saying no. And that was probably a year ago, to be quite honest with you. So you can be done. Taking care of yourself is much better. In the long run, I know everybody says it. It's not a cliche, I saw an obituary the other day, somebody 36 passed, this past weekend in our area. So sad. As a mom, you get worried, but just even as a human being, 3 kids on their way home from a party, 18, 17, and 15. 17 and a 15-year-old passed in a car accident. Life is short, and I know we all know that, and we all say it like, life is short, but stop and think about it. You could be feeling healthy one day, and then the next day, something could happen, and you're no longer with us. And not what would you have done with your life. Like, I like my life. I'm a happy person. I'm a social person. I have a lot of good friends. I used to volunteer, so I'm okay with that. I don't volunteer as much because I decided to say no. But I love my little family. I'm a homebody. At 55, I'm a homebody. I'm okay with that. And you just have to look at your life and say, it's time for you. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. Whatever that means to you. Make it about you. And I know November is a month of Thanksgiving and of gratefulness. And journaling or being positive daily of what you are thankful for, is really great as well. But you have to believe it. You can say, I'm grateful that I'm on this side of the earth. You can say, I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for myself. I'm grateful for my strength. But you have to believe it. And sometimes that's the tricky part. We all know that we're brave in some ways and weak in others. And maybe it's the weak part that we work on. And we say, okay, I'm brave in XYZ, but I'm really weak in ABC. Let me work on that, God. Let me, divine universe, put me in a better place, not to be weak, so that I can bring myself to joy. Because we all love the word joy in December. It feels like people are happier and maybe kinder. But let's practice that now. Let's practice that every day. Okay, I'm off my what's it called? The box there? Oh, whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Anyway, happy November. Glad that you're all here watching me. Thank you for some new subscribers. and I promise November will be easier. I'm going to, I found something to help me do minutes a little faster, so I'm not married to the office and my side income to get all these minutes done. I'm just trying to, bank some money to get rid of some credit cards, and I, just want to get focused on that financial freedom to really pay off some debt in the end of just 2025. There's only a couple months left, but also obviously that's going to roll into December. Roll into 26, so I want to get that done as well. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I did put out a new budget video, a wrap up of October on YouTube, so go check that out. And then I'm going to show you my new old planner. Just changed up some things and put Grace back into the planner. I like to track some of her things that happened to her, and I need to do that. I don't like the changing back and forth of the daylight saving time to stand it. I don't like it. It's a pain in the ass, to be honest, but I do like that it's very nice and bright out. And so if I wanted to go for a walk, I could bundle up and go for a walk. Not today, because I have to be home for 3, which is going to be a really tight schedule at work. But I did work like about an hour yesterday. I just keep it mentally in my head that I worked on Sunday. It's not a big deal. I know I worked a lot more last week, so I have some time coming to me. Like, it's not a big deal if I leave like an hour earlier. And I'm getting to work by 6:15. So my friend is starting a new job today, and I wish her well. She's going to be awesome. And she's going to have joy back in her life and not, be stressed out with stupid things and stupid people. Or negative people. They're not stupid necessarily. They're just negative. Who wants to be around negative? Get away from that, people. Get away from that. I'm speaking to you. Get away from it. Negativity does not belong in your life. At the end of the day, when you say to yourself, I can't be who I am because of something happening in my life right this second, it's not worth it. Get it out. Get it out. All right. Peace out. Talk to you soon.